Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Complete with the running back. Can he get there? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Tigers will have to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Orangemen.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Braves. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Ncaa. An explosive game. Big play. Moves the ball inside the 40.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And he's got it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. Exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the important point after attempts. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. And tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at midfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Syracuse, 14, Clemson, 7.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun running play call. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Orange have it now, 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes a quick catch.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. No huddle now for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they've got him. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Ncaa. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. Fighting off the defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Syracuse lines up quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14.